Welcome to Exchange Rates UK TV. It is the 11th of August 2021. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope your week has gone well for you. Taking a look at Polymath. This is a recent addition to Coinbase. It had been on another couple exchanges like on Bittrex, but they removed it. But Polymath, if you're unfamiliar with the project, I encourage you to check it out. They're involved in the securitization of tokenizing securities, that is. So like stocks that are traded on things like the New York Stock Exchange or the London Stock Exchange, instead of being, the stocks issued on a centralized exchange, the companies would have the stock tokenized and be put on a blockchain as opposed to a kind of disconnected centralized network of sorts. Anyways, Polymath is an interesting project, but it's got an interesting chart as well because it's very close to this breakout zone ahead. So it's trading at 31.41 right now, 31 cents, 3141.0341, but it's got a lot of resistance up ahead. So if you look, and let me just kind of get rid of the extension here, but what's stopping it from moving higher is a couple zones. First is the lagging spans up against the top of the cloud on the current chart, but then up above you'll see a red line and a green line. So the red line is the weekly Senko span B, and then the green line is the weekly Senko span A. So all of those zones, including where the lagging spans facing resistance, that is a tough area to trade above. And then when you look at the RSI, it's not overbought yet because we're looking at things in a bull market. So it's not at 80 and it's not at 90. The composite index has crossed above both the fast and the slow average. That's good. And the percent B has crossed back above 0.8. Is there enough momentum to push the sky higher? Well, the weekly is saying yes. We've crossed back above. We found support at 40, above 50. There is one thing that could change all of that, and that is if the composite index on the current weekly chart makes a high that is greater than the peak in the composite index on the 29th of March 21st. That'll create hidden bearish divergence, and up against all this zone, that could be pretty bad. And if it maintains this momentum, it probably will create that hidden bearish divergence. But the key zone up ahead for Polymath to break out is that 35-cent level, and then beyond that it should have a pretty easy drive up to the weekly Kijun-sen at 43 cents. On the support side, if it does drop down lower, I don't even want to. This is an interesting zone here too. So on the daily chart, here's the Kumo twist. It's likely, because this is kind of how these things work, if we continue to see Polymath trading like it is, just a really strong uptrend up to or around the date of August 19th, what we'll likely see happen here at that Kumo twist is a big drive down, probably to test 21 cents. That's the likely move, because Kumo twists are the first kind of sign that you will find a change in trend. Now, because we're approaching it, it's not uncommon to see it do this instead, where we dip down and we find a minor swing low at that Kumo twist. But watch out if instead it just continues to rise, because as we get close to this Kumo twist, if it maintains a pretty strong uptrend, it's likely to reverse. So just keep an eye on that. And that does it for me, folks. Thank you for watching. From all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, please don't forget to like and subscribe.